One of you on this side. There you go. Move it in. A little closer. A little closer. There we go. Oh, too far.
Too far.
You're too tall.
You just let me get back where I was.
All right. So we got a new project today. It's kind of a secret. It's kind of a big deal.
It's a very big deal.
Very big deal. So everybody on the channel knows Dan. Dan's our boy. And Dan's one of those guys that shows up. He busts his ass every time. He never asks for nothing. No money. Won't let you pay for his meals. He's just glad to be there and be your friend. So we're gonna paint his truck for him.
Yep.
About 2 weeks ago, both Chandler's Rangers tore up at the same time, right before Southern Tradition.
Yeah.
So Dan told Chandler to come get his truck, drive it like it was his, till he got his truck fixed. So Chandler's been driving it back and two for a couple weeks. He said the gas mileage is terrible because he's used to 4 cylinders. And he ain't used to driving something with a V8. So I told Chandler the other day, I said, you know, while you got Dan's truck, it'd be a real good time to do something to it while he's not looking at it and he's not paying attention to it.
Yep.
It's the only way you can get it away from him.
He has not asked me a thing about this truck in the last 2 weeks.
So this past Saturday, Dan was hanging out with me at the shop, and I was throwing hints at him and asking him questions. Chandler was doing the same thing. We was throwing hints at him and asking him all these random questions about what he wanted to do to his truck, and he has no idea. Like, I just talked to him on the way over here, and he's still at work. He's on the other side of Appleton County, way away from us, so he's not going to ride by and see us.
Yep.
And long story short, we called in all the troops on this one. So Chandler's here, Brandon's here, I'm here, Dawson's on the way, Bubby's on the way, trying to get Dylan over here. Who else?
I think that's about it.
I think that's it. But we done the body work on his bed last year before we put it on. It's pretty straight. The primer has faded a lot, but all in all, it's all right. So Chandler's already washed it. He circled all the bad spots, and we're about to start blowing this thing apart.
Yep.
It's Monday. We need this done Saturday.
Yep. Well, ready to spray.
Yeah, we need it ready to spray Saturday. I don't know if we're going to paint it yet and then get Dan and let him come over, or I kind of want to get it ready to spray and then go pick him up and not tell him what we're doing, come over here, and then it's in the paint booth. And that way he can be here when it gets painted.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll figure that out. We're gonna do like a group opinion on that and see what we come up with. But I'm about to set you up on time lapse. We finna blow this thing apart right now.
Yep.
Break.
Yep.
Alright, so we already shot an intro, but Dawson's here. Me and him's gonna jump on this bumper, and I'm gonna let him pluck this chicken. I can't say the other word.
So what we're going to do is
We're gonna cut, chop.
do away with this horrible gap.
There's a panel that goes in here. It's right there, but it still looks like Bubba's lip sticking out there.
It basically looks like bubble gum. So we're going to move it in about 2 inches and narrow it about 1.5 inches on each side so it'll be smooth and flush with the skin.
Yeah, because Dan talks about doing this all the time. He's mentioned several times. He told me one time he wanted to do this, and he's also said something about taking 2 bumpers and welding them together to make it go lower to the ground. But I think after seeing it in person, he didn't like it. So we're gonna try to do this bumper. Neither one of us has ever done it. None of us have ever done it. So we've got this bumper, which is all beat to crap, and then we've got this brand new bumper. So we're gonna experiment on this one, tack it all together, make sure we like the look, and then we'll cut this one. So if this one don't turn out, we'll just paint. Yeah, we'll just shave the tag holes and paint this one white. So all right, that's what we're doing. And let me go show you what they're doing. I just heard something break.
Playing with themselves.
Nothing broken.
What'd he break?
I popped the clip loose.
So Chandler,
Show them this wonderful contraption right here.
yeah,
You know what this is.
I do know what that is. That's to get the manual window clip off.
Yep.
So you already got outside,
Yep.
tore down, pulling the door panels down because we're gonna paint the door jambs and all. We're not gonna paint none of the interior stuff right now because we're just trying to get the outside of the truck painted. Oh, that clip just shot off the shop. I seen it.
That's why they call it a Jesus clip.
Yeah, Jesus clip. When you pop a loose, Jesus, where'd it go? Well, luckily we're at the body shop where there's a couple hundred of those.
Yeah.
Oh, you broke it.
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna get off here and get back to work. See y'all later. Update. They stand over here not getting nothing done.
Hey, I'm
Bubby's here. Chandler, y'all already saw these two. Look, Jose's like a ninja. You'll never know when he's around, but he just shows up at the most.
Character on a video game, he just spawns in.
Muscle man. So, they're getting a game plan over here, I guess, and we're gonna go back over here.
I'm trying to figure out who's the strongest man to pick the bed up.
Jose, for sure. You seen him go? Me and Dawson are sectioning this bumper very terribly. I kind of may have screwed that up when I cut it. And Bubby's wife's here. All right, so me and Dawson got this. We narrowed it how much?
1.5 inches.
We took 1.5 inches out here. This is not a bumper we're using, so it's not perfect. And then we trimmed this piece, but we're not quite sure what we're gonna do about making it fit just right. A lot of people build new ones out of sheet metal, but this bumper's also got to go in, so that's gonna get a little closer to it. So we're thinking we may bring this out to 1.25 inches or 1 inch instead of 1.5 inches, and just to make it fit better there. Once this goes in, this is gonna be hanging past the fender, so we're gonna have to come in here and cut this and take how much ever is hanging over out of here. But we're going in blind, so we just kind of winging it. And
We do one of two ways. I mean, we either sheet metal that, which we're not going to do. We could just trim it right here, since the bumper's going to be right here. So we'll just have this mounted
but
here.
we already trimmed it a little bit. Pull it out right there. So there's a lip that come off here and stuck out. We trimmed that, just trying to keep this piece to make the bumper look right. I like the way those look, but if we can't make it work, we can't make it work. But I'm thinking bring this bumper out a little bit. It's going to be the magic ticket there.
It'll look nice.
So, all right. Also, the bed's off. Brandon got up under there and pulled all the bed bolts out. What you doing now? Trying to fix the shifter?
I'm gonna look at his shifter, which is kind of floppy.
So Chandler drove it up here earlier and put it in park, and the shifter broke or come loose or something. So there's that. Bubby, Jose, and Chandler's washing the front of the bed and the back of the cab. And Chandler's actually on the phone with Dan out there right now, so I'm trying to be really quiet. You on the struggle bus? I would say it's like his love life, but he's got a fresh-born kid. What you doing, the roof? And I'm about to start blocking the hood. We're already starting on this fender. So Chandler's doing the other fender. Just trying to see what we're looking like. We got a little dent there. Not bad. It's actually better than I thought.
That fender is gonna need some work.
Yeah, it ain't.
Right around here.
Yeah.
Somebody's done some previous body work on it, and it's a little shoddy.
I'm sure Dan's tire hitting the fender every time he turns probably don't help. So.
So while he's standing there not doing anything, just waving at the hood, we gotta take this roof down to bare metal. You can't really tell, but there's 6 coats of paint on this. What you doing, Chandler?
I got 7 over here.
Stop scuffing and painting y'all's trucks. Sand that junk down.
It does not work.
While we scuff and paint. reaction. Come look at this.
First reaction, legit.
What is it?
Let me hold your hand.
Close your eyes.
Oh my gosh.
There's ways to shave stuff. That ain't it.
Hey, let's check you out here. He is a little dirty.
Lord have mercy.
They definitely do this in
Alright, I got the front end's pretty well blocked to show all the dents. I'm starting on this door. I think Bubby's already got the other door.
We plastic welded the grill.
The grill's plastic welded. Let me go show y'all that. So they welded it, flip it up right. They welded it on the backside. And
Body work in front.
yeah, body work at front here, some fiber strand and all. So we got this bumper kind of mocked up, figured out what we was gonna do. But the next thing we need to do is the bumper brackets. And this little grinder right here that Chandler's got, I don't like it. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and bring my grinder from the shop. And that's been on for like an hour. Just turn that off for him. All right, I'm gonna get back to sanding. It's about 10:30 on night one, and we're getting stuff done.
So we got it going on. It is
Whoever painted this before didn't do this.
yeah, no, they did not. It is 10:41, still wide open. We are 6 hours in.
Nah, I didn't get here until 6:45.
Well, it's 11 o'clock, so about 5 hours. About 4 or 5 hours. And almost the whole truck's blocked, ready for primer. Besides the roof. The roof had 14 gallons of Bondo on it. So we're gonna have to fix that.
Bubby's wife asleep on the couch in the office.
Yeah.
Just right here.
Yeah. We gonna get it right. Whether we gotta strip this thing down to bare metal, it's gonna be right. The only body man here, and I'm the only one walking around supervising. So I do this all day, so I get to watch them do it at night. Anyways, huh?
Check this out. You ready?
Yeah. Check this out.
Cement, if you squint.
Lord have
The
mercy.
bottom of the... Oh shit. Let me see that. Alright, so Bubby's cleaning the bottom of the truck with soapy water. Having some road grime and stuff on it. So once he gets that done and wiped off, we're gonna keep on block sanding. Yeah, you saw. I don't know what he's doing.
Supervising. I told him I do this every day, all day, so I get to watch y'all do it.
Hey, you got a fingerprint smudge. Look at there. Much better. There you go. That's one.
I'm done with it. I don't know how to turn it off.
All right, y'all. What time is it?
It's 11 o'clock.
11:15. All right, the end of night one, Bubby's already dipped out of here. His wife had to go to Jacksonville early in the morning. Her dad's having surgery. He just left about 15 minutes ago, but we got the shop cleaned up, got this moved around, and we got a lot done.
Now for the hard part, moving customer vehicles back in.
Yeah, so we started blocking, just trying to find all our high and low spots, and they started stripping the roof. They got a bunch of that done, but they still some to do. This amazing shaved third brake light right here. So, what do y'all think so far?
We gonna make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it for sure. Where'd Jose go? Oh, he's over there. All right, so we have to shave this, and apparently the third brake light.
Plus, we're gonna reshave.
Yeah, we might just cut that whole thing. We might just cut that whole thing out and just start over.
Yeah, because that's
So.
pitiful.
Yeah. All right, Dan. We love you. We hope you love it. Toodaloo. All right, y'all. Day 2. We out here. Brandon's still sanding on the roof. We found some nice shave job on the third brake light last night. Chandler got a bunch of the front of the truck white already. Hang on, let me turn this around and show y'all what it is. Woo, he dirty.
It's a lot of blue.
Yeah, that was a lot of blue. Y'all, that's you might got a whip now, huh?
Yeah. Except for the big pinaka in the middle.
And then show y'all this in the daylight. That was an awesome shave job there. All right, that's what Brandon's doing. See what Chandler's doing over here. Bubby, Miss Chandler's here. They are prepping this bed, getting it ready to spray some primer on. What you doing?
Standing here looking pretty.
Standing there looking pretty. All right, so Dan, he used to have a roll pan on this thing, and he caught it and tore it up, and it was bolted to the bed, and it busted it. And he put a bumper on it, and you can't see that. And I told Chandler that you can't see that, but he's gonna fix it anyway. That's why he makes the big bucks. So, but everybody got it ready to prime. I'll go ahead and show y'all what I'm working on. All right, we showed y'all these bumper brackets last night. They bolt into the frame like this, hold the front bumper. We're gonna pull the bumper in 1.5 inches. So I just started sectioning this. I just cut 1.5 inches out of it, and about to weld it back together. Unfortunately, the only welder that Chandler and them have is this little 110, so I'm gonna have to burn it in real hot. But I'm gonna burn that guy in, and then do this one. And when Dawson gets here in a few minutes, we're gonna keep on grinding on this bumper, see what we can get done. Look at him, proud of you. Put him to work.
Yeah.
You struggling? A bug. All right, back to the bumper. What you doing?
Setting up a nice truck.
All right, so update on the bumper. We moved it in 1.5 inches, correct? First time.
The first time.
And then when we put it all back together, there was still 3/4 inch gap. So we cut it, moved it back in another 3/4 inch gap, or 3/4 inch, and welded it back together. But to go in that far, we had to grind this back just a hair. We had to cut the bottom of this to clear the bumper. And then we had to notch the course board a little bit right there. And now we're having to trim the edges of the fender here on both sides to clear the bumper. This bumper still has only been sectioned on one side, so we can do comparisons. And we're about to put it up here and try it, hopefully for the last time.
Everything that I'm trimming on that side is already trimmed. Like where we're taking it, I'm kind of mimicking it on this side.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so he's working on that. Landon's learning how to read a tape measure. Proud of him. He's eating. They watching birds.
He's chasing a bird.
There's a bird. Whee, whoop.
That's what they're doing.
KK's over there sanding something.
No.
Oh no, she's scraping paint. Come here, let me see what you're doing.
Bird.
Hey, come here. Let me see what you're doing. What are you doing?
Scraping red paint off this.
So this bed was painted before Dan got it, and they've done a terrible job of taping it off, and all 4 of the steps have got that. It's really loud in here, sorry. Chandler's doing something with the windshield.
They just delivered it at 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, nice. She's playing on her phone. Useless. And Bubby's block sanding the tailgate. You having fun?
Yes, sir.
Glad people making it happen.
Said he got up
Brandon's eating again.
3 a.m. this morning. I got home right back at it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get back out here and section this bumper. Dawson, Bubby, Brandon, Chandler went to church. He'll be back in a little while, and we are still working. Kind of losing motivation a little bit.
What he said.
Yeah, what he said. All right, let me turn this around and show y'all a couple discoveries. Hey, Bubby, or Dawson, whoever, whichever one of y'all discovered it. So apparently the windshield's about to fall out of this guy. But they got the wiper cowl off, hood's off. Chandler knocked out a bunch of body work on the cab today, including the third brake light. He got that reshaved the correct way. And yeah, I went to lunch with my buddy Charlie today, and it ended up with me being at the lake on the inner tube for the first time in like 10 years. And I'm about worthless tonight because I got beat up pretty bad today. I'll show y'all this clip right here, us getting rolled off this inner tube. But we're gonna get done what we can get done. It's Wednesday, so we still got a little bit of time. Not much, it's running out. And also, the primer that they sprayed last night, for whatever reason, it's still a little tacky. So hopefully that'll harden up where we can block it, or we're gonna have to strip it. Doesn't sound like fun, does it?
At all.
Yeah. All right, toodaloo.
What you doing?
Making Dan's blue truck gray, but it's supposed to be white, I thought.
Purple.
Can't.
I had a thought and I lost it.
I was going to put him,
So what? Instead of painting it, what if we do like they did in the early 2000s or late 90s, whenever it was, and just get some random color spray paint and just tiger stripe the whole truck? Saran wrap?
Yeah, old school saran wrap.
And make the marble effect? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Bowling
you
ball.
know something? If we did do that, it would still be closer to being one color than it was before. So
Yeah.
He's got a point. So we got that. Huh?
What you doing over there?
Messing stuff up.
Burning holes in the fender. Lord, let's turn that thing down.
Yeah.
Well, somebody put the wire speed all the way up. The wire speed was all the way up.
The heat was all the way up too, and it still was doing up in a little bubble gum wheel.
The heat wasn't all the way up.
Because I turned it down a while ago, see?
The suspension guy did this.
We're welding sheet metal.
Look, that was turned all the way up on their welder, and it wouldn't even penetrate.
Because I don't know why. It works for us. I use this welder every single day to weld quarter panels, any sort of welding.
023 wire in it. It's a 120 volt. It's not made for that.
It's a 140.
It's plugged into a 120 outlet.
110.
110, whatever. Whatever. Okay, if I can find the thing.
All right,
All right,
I'm
y'all.
going.
It's Thursday. Raining again here in South Georgia. I'm at my shop right now. It's actually, I haven't worked all week in the woods because it's been too wet. We got 5.5 inches of rain last Saturday, and where we're working is underwater. And it's still underwater because it's a pond and it takes forever for it to dry. So I got Dan's new bumper here. Let me turn this camera around and show you something. All right, so this bumper, I done a truck for John Man a while back. Y'all seen a bunch of his stuff on the channel. And this bumper was in the back. He was gonna put it on a truck, and I ended up putting a chrome bumper on it. So we bought this bumper like super cheap. I think he gave him less than $100 for it. I don't remember exactly what he paid for it. Anyway, Dan's had this just sitting at his house for a while, and we didn't want to experiment on this bumper, so we took the factory bumper that was on Dan's truck. It was already painted, and it was rough. It had a big dent like right here, and somebody had beat on it on the back side and just filled it in, and we just wanted a fresh start there. So anyway, long story short, me and Dawson experimented on the factory bumper, and this bumper is gonna be the final product. So we figured out all the measurements that we needed, and I got a mark. So I got to take 1 inch out here, and then I've got to take 1.25 inches out here. This bumper is way lighter than the factory bumper. It's a lot thinner metal, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier to work with, honestly. But the welder that Chandler and them had at their shop is made for sheet metal, so I wanted to weld it here, and I've also got to weld out these bumper brackets. So once we get those back on the truck, I will show you later on in the video exactly what we did. So if you want to tuck your bumper, we'll show you how we did it. All right, y'all, it's day four. Day four. It's Thursday. I already showed y'all a little bit earlier where I done the bumper. I didn't show you a finished product, but I just got here, wiped all the seams with body filler. It's going to take very little, but I want to make sure I only had to wipe it once, so we put plenty on it. Now I'm block sanding the hood. Let me turn this around. Chandler put some guide coat on. I'm block sanding it with 320. He is working on the back of the cab, trying to fix that third brake light mishap.
That's done.
Roof's going into primer tonight, right?
Edge primer.
Edge primer. He's trying to have the door jambs and the back of the cab and the front of the bed painted.
Yeah.
Maybe not the front of the bed.
I'll paint the front of the bed.
You gonna paint it at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way we can put the bed on the cab tomorrow.
Okay. So, like I say, we need to get the door jambs done and this part so we can put the bed back on, so when he sprays it, it's even. Tailgate's got to be block sanded and the bed. Brandon's down here doing the door jambs. Look like they would have aired the truck up a little bit.
Laying down on the job.
Yeah, nah. All right, I'm gonna get back to block sanding. Dawson's on the way. I don't know who else is coming tonight, but it's about 7 o'clock now, and we still got plenty of daylight. We're fitting to get after it. They're trying their best not to crack the glass so we don't have to buy a windshield. But as y'all saw earlier in the video, it's about to fall out over here already. So
This, you can see here, this thing actually cuts really fast. This is a piano string, and it gets really hot when you saw it, and it practically melts while it's sawing, so it's actually really quick. If you got two able-minded people.
strong young men, look at them guns. Look at them lack of guns.
Whee! Yeah, it's hot.
Muy caliente, amigo.
I don't know what that means.
Much hot, amigo.
Good?
Oh, broke it.
No, it just jumped through like 5 inches ago. Look at this.
All right, I'm gonna cut this off because this video is already an hour and a half.
Are you riding the struggle bus today?
I am, because there's no good way to reach this stuff. I just literally, if I step right, I'll take steps with it.
It's okay. You're just stepping on his sending unit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying to avoid this bond a little bit.
You're not supposed to inhale this etching primer,
No.
but it smells so good.
You smell it. I hate the way this stuff smells.
Yeah, it'll make a man out of you.
Yeah, it will.
Make the kids be born naked.
That it will.
Got a bug. Rest in peace. Look at that concentration. That was the look of concentration.
Okay, YouTube will protest you if you don't do a perfect 50% overlap. They will say you've never painted in your life.
Oh, you missed that dent on the passenger side of this roof.
What did that one guy say? Looks good, but you missed it.
You missed the dent.
Go on somewhere. Come do it for me.
Guess what, dude? We don't care. We were just talking, me and Chandler, we're going to get it painted on Saturday or whatever. Dan gonna come over there and cry, and then we're going to be like, okay, it's painted. Your turn. You get to put it all back together. That's the plan. All right, about Thursday, about 11:30 at night or so. Fixing to have to head out and leave Chandler with it because I got a good hour and 15-minute drive to get to the house, and I gotta be at work in the morning, so got it knocked out about as much as I could before we gotta go. Got the back of the front of the bed taped off, masked off. He's gonna paint that white. I'm gonna paint the bottom of the hood white. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. Oh, what else we got? We're gonna paint up underneath the hood like green or purple or pink. We got the door jambs masked off and all that good stuff, so you won't have a multicolored truck when you open the door, because that looks absolutely retarded. Here's the back of the cab. Chandler's over here having lots and lots of fun.
Our definitions are way different of lots and lots of fun.
What else would you rather be doing at 11:30 at night?
I'd like to be asleep.
Love you, Dan. Alright, this is it. We got it taped up, got it masked off. As I say, about 11:30. I gotta go because I got a long drive and I'm about to leave Chandler with it.
And let me do my thing.
Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna paint every panel in here a different color.
Yep. They're gonna go like what are they, Harlequin?
Yes. Yes.
Volkswagen, that's what we're gonna paint this one like.
Driver door is gonna be pink, and the driver fender is gonna be purple. It's gonna be green, orange, yellow, and maybe some fuchsia over there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But gonna get this thing knocked out. Have a good
All
evening.
right, day 5.
312?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, as you can tell, the roof is not primered anymore. It didn't stick. It didn't. Chandler left it in the cut for like 45 minutes, and it didn't like it.
I put etch primer on the roof first because it's bare metal. When you mix your etch primer, you stir it, let it sit in the cup for like 10-15 minutes, and then it's ready to spray. I got sidetracked.
ADD.
Let it sit for about 45 minutes. Sprayed the roof. All the solvents came out the top. I thought dew was falling on the top of the roof.
We really thought it was dew.
Wiped all the solvents off, not knowing it was solvents. Sprayed primer on top of it. Blocked the entire roof today and got to this corner. As soon as I was finishing this corner right here, it chunked. So I grabbed a piece and half the roof came off in my hand. And so here we are.
And he's the professional, y'all. The professional.
What's Rant say? Stupid.
It happens.
I've never had that happen. That's the first time.
So he stripped all that. I realized that the new bumper, we never test fitted it. So yeah, Dawson's gonna test fit it before we spray any paint on it. And then me and Brandon are in there working on the bed. I'll show you what we got going on with that. Told you already earlier in the video about the primer situation. I forgot. Unfortunately, we had to 80 grit this dude all the way back down. Everywhere it was still gummy. Got that off on this side. I still got to do this side. And I brought 2 quarts of 2K high build. We're going to spray that on tonight. And hopefully by tomorrow when we get here, it'll be ready to block sand and pull in the booth. So the beds are really straight. We just had an issue with the primer. So this side's actually been really good so far. So it was just something on the other side. I don't know what happened, but who knows? It's got to be done. So
I don't know, I'm not a body guy.
I'm not either. Kind of. All right, I'm gonna get back to saying. All right, y'all. Day 6, D-Day. Today's the day. There's Brandon over there. He's sanding. Me and Dawson just got here. Chandler just got here about 30 minutes ago. Him and Brandon, and we got a lot to do. A lot. So I already went and ate lunch with Dan to make him feel like a normal Saturday for us, and he still is completely clueless. So
It's gonna be great.
step to the side right there just a little bit.
Huh?
Step to the side just a little bit. Chandler's already got this bedside blocked. About to do the other side. Got to do the tailgate. I'm sorry, I didn't film anymore last night. I went back and edited film and realized I only had like a 2-minute clip from the whole day yesterday. But what would a lower class fab build be without hidden penises on everything?
Lots of different sizes.
So-
too. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, we got some little bitty ones, life size, some really big ones, unrealistic.
Hey, somewhere we need to put the white base coat on, put a sticker on, spray the pearl coat over one of them stickers, peel the sticker off. That
On
way
the outside of the pearl.
you'll only see it when the sun hits it, but it'll just be right there.
I'm down.
Yeah, we can do that. Right in the middle of the hood.
On the back of the cab where the normal Silverado is emblem is right behind.
Oh, y'all trying to do this man dirty.
On both sides.
On both sides.
All right, we're gonna get to work. We'll plot later. Oh, Also, I didn't show you in the video already. Chandler got the door jambs and all jammed out, and that looks good. White, but it's in the paint booth. I'll show you later. Toodaloo. I just spent the last 2 hours block sanding this for 320. Bubby's running over it with 600. Dawson's finalizing the bumper, and that is definitely not Dan's new headlights.
What is that then?
Not Dan's headlights. Which he actually kicked yesterday at my house to walk around to get inside the house to wash his hands because they were sitting on the doorstep, and he didn't even know. Been one here since day one on this bed. Going back. No, I ain't gonna plug it out. All right, y'all. We're filthy.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's Saturday. It's about 6 o'clock, and the truck is in the paint booth. As you can tell, we're back at the shop.
Taping it up.
Chandler's taping it up. Him and Bubby and Brandon Yon still there, and KK and Mackenzie. Me and Dawson just came to the house to start this chain of events that's got to happen. But Dawson's motorcycle was here, and I didn't want Dan to pull up and be like, "Where's Dawson at?"
I'm like, where's Dawson?
No Dawson, so that throws a flag. We're trying to cover all our bases.
Everything.
We're trying to cover it really good. So, all right, here's the plan. Chandler's been driving Dan's truck for like 3 weeks now. So I'm gonna call Dan and be like, "Hey, I need you to ride with me somewhere." He's gonna be like, "Where?" I'm like, "We gotta go to Hazelhurst." And he's gonna be like, "For what?" And I'm like, "Well, your truck's tore up."
Like, your shifter broke on your truck.
And Chandler's freaking out, and he thinks you're gonna be mad at him. So I need you to go with me to show him that you're not mad at him. Oh, hey, there's Landon. And we're gonna see if we can get him loaded up. And then I'm gonna hide everybody at the shop, or Dawson is. I won't be there. And we're gonna surprise him.
We're gonna make him cry.
I may even get him to put a microphone on and tell him to fuss at Chandler when we get there. And that way he'll have a microphone on where y'all can actually hear him. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's see how this goes. Wish us luck.
Yeah.
Where you at? I brought Dan with me. I don't know what
Hey, bitch!
Hey,
Hey!
hold up, let me get some here for you.
Man, where the hell did you come from?
Man, why y'all gonna lie and do me like that? Man, thank you. Y'all wrong for that, though.
Man, why y'all gonna lie and do me like that?
Man, thank you. Y'all wrong for that, though.
You done told me that she done left and all kinds of mess. Dang, y'all even over here. Really? Man, I thought y'all was just working late on that Toyota.
No idea. None whatsoever.
So, you surprised, buddy?
He's trying to get me to put the microphone on. I was thinking there was something wrong with the transmission.
Oh, there really is.
He wanted me to act like I was really, really bad and shit. No, he ain't got a way of going if he needs it.
The shifter is messed up.
I've had my black truck running since last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came in here Monday night.
My wife and I was very pretty.
What y'all doing?
Making sure our mixtures are identical.
Looks like milk.
Yeah, that's what you want too.
Blue milk.
It ain't gonna change the color though. Promise.
Hang on, I'll shine light.
Ooh, you can see it.
Where do you shine light on that guy?
Ooh, wee.
That's gonna look good.
Yes. You finished spraying now?
Yeah, in just a second after.
How many coats of that you got to put on?
2, at least.
2.
If 2 don't get
Is this enough for 2?
it, should be. If 2 don't get it, 3 will.
Well, I mean, if 3 won't hold it, 2 never would.
That's right.
Wait, hold on. I said that backwards. If 2 don't hold it, 3 never would.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We get the point.
Alright, I'm gonna go back over here and not do nothing. Watch y'all. Alright, Wyatt's laid down. Chandler about to hit his first coat of pearl. Let's see the magic, sir. Compared to flat white, it's already getting close. First coat. What are you doing?
Mixing the last little bit of clear.
It is currently 11:31 on Saturday, and that's PM, not AM.
Morale is higher than it's ever been right now.
Yeah, it's going. Chandler's got to do the door and the fenders, what he said, and he'll be done. And then once it tacks up for a few minutes, I'll take it in there and do a walk around and we'll check it out. Through the door, looks pretty killer. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Y'all better not call me for dinner tomorrow. I didn't see nothing.
Spraying all over without putting a single run in it.
High five. That is impressive. Good job. But you did put some in the
sealer, but we sanded that out. That don't
sealer.
count.
Man, this thing looks slick.
It does.
All right, so tell them what the formula is, the color. Let's go outside and do it. So he just finished up, turned the lights off, gonna let it bake for a little while. It's about 11:45 now.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be later than that.
Yeah.
Got it.
So the truck is GM Olympic White or Summit White. It's the same.
624. You all know that.
It's the same same paint code for, they call it 2 different colors,
Yeah,
but
Olympic White and Summit White.
it's the same color. And then it's got, what color is the pearl?
The pearl is fine blue.
What brand was it? DuPont, right?
DuPont.
Yeah.
It's, let's see, what was it? It was 20 ounces of mid coat with 12 grams of blue pearl.
3 coats.
3 coats.
3 coats.
So it's got a good bit of pearl in it.
Yeah. And then 3 coats of clear.
3 coats of clear.
And that was what kind of clear?
That is Nason.
The Nason right here, Select Clear. 465-00.
Yeah. This isn't a clear we usually use, but I'm highly impressed with how this stuff lays down.
Man, I'm telling you, Nason used to have a chroma system clear.
Yeah,
Man,
chroma-based.
man, that son of a gun lay down slicker than anything you ever seen. And
multi-panel overall thick. It lay out real thick and it's built out good.
yeah, so it's painted. Dan got to be here for that.
Yeah.
Me and Bubby, Dan and Brandon just went to the Huddle House and got us some food while we was waiting on them to paint because felt like we was just in the way. So
One cup too strong.
yeah, Yeah, Bubby ordered a cup of water with 2 straws for him and Dan. It was cute. The waitress looked really confused. But anyway, it's done spraying. I guess it's time to close up shop. We'll come back tomorrow or next week and start putting it back together. Which you still got stuff to paint. What's left?
Got to paint the mirrors, the door handles, the grill,
And bumper.
front bumper. And I think that's it.
Yeah, little fender pieces. I'm not sure about those yet because they don't. I don't know.
They won't fit in the booth.
They won't fit.
No, put the factory bumper back on.
Oh, that's what I was.
We back and feel it.
But all right, y'all, we're gonna get out of here for tonight. I'm gonna cut this video off here because now you got to come back and watch part 2 where we put it back together, and Dan gets to cruise it a little bit. So hope y'all enjoyed it. We had a good time doing it. We didn't sleep a whole lot this week. I know Chandler didn't because there was a couple times it was 1:30 before he left to go home. So, what would you like to say to the folks at home, sir?
No, but I like to tell all these guys, thank you.
Well, we still don't like you. EAD.
That's what it's going to stand for now because you didn't know what it really stands for.
Hey, we got
Hey, so Macy put this TikTok up of her and Chandler, and Dan commented on it, and we convinced her to leave a comment that said EAD, and Chandler convinced her it meant
everybody adores Dan.
yeah, and with the heart hand, it clearly means Ida. Yeah. Should have saw her face when she found out the truth. It was quite hilarious.
I saw that and I was like, nope, I'm not even going to comment on that.
All right, y'all, we're going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all watching.
Like moving, huh?
Yeah, I won't pass it. How many times?
All right, give your boss a shout out.
Come on down to Hazelhurst, Georgia.
Hang on, people's gonna confuse you with Woody Folsom. Don't say that.
This is Brent's Body Shop, Hazelhurst, Georgia. We do, as you see, custom work, insurance, collision repair, all that stuff. If it's dented, we can fix it.
We don't do it for free like this though.
Not for free,
Nah.
but
But your insurance company can pay for it.
yeah.
If your car's all dented and you ain't got no wreck, just key it and tell them somebody was mad at you.
Yeah. So if you're in
Just
the
playing,
area,
don't do that.
No. If you're in the area, wreck your car, come see us.
All right.